What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to replace the third brake light on a 2006 F150. It'll work for anything 2004 to 2008. Yes, I've already made a video about this in the past, but the one that I bought was a piece of junk, and I'm going to be addressing that while I'm showing you guys how to replace it, as well as I noticed that the main issue for most people when they're replacing the third brake light is that they're either don't have enough access to the wiring harness, or there's just a lot of issues around the wiring harness in general. I'm actually going to be replacing my wiring harness in this video as well, so you guys are going to learn how to do that. So hopefully that'll answer any questions that you guys have concerning the third brake light, the wiring harness. In order to do this, you're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver, some needle nose pliers, and this one has the ability to switch over to a flat head screwdriver because you're going to need that as well. And also, guys, you're going to need some patience. Trust me. You'll see why once we get started. Let's go. First things first, in order to get this guy out, there's a screw right here, Phillips head screw. Pull them both out and this guy will pull right out. Okay, so now that we got it out, let's address why the old one was a piece of crap. So, the old one right here had these wires right here, and it used to have one of these plugs on it. It had a plug that looked just like this when it came here. I was told that these guys right here would plug directly into what is like the center part, you know, right here, and that's what would power the third LED. First of all, the plug that looked like this did not fit in where it was supposed to go. So I messaged the company and I was like, hey, it's not fitting, like, is this a fitment issue? Did you guys send me the wrong thing? And they said, oh no, we put the plug on it, but you actually need to cut that off and splice the wires to your truck. So I thought, no problem. So as you can see, I cut off, see here's like the green and black wire. I cut this part off of my original wiring harness so I could splice these wires to the center wires right here. Lo and behold, did not work. I guess the wires on the one that they sent me were faulty to begin with or something like that. So that was a big issue for me. Not only did it not work, but now I am missing my center plug for my freaking wiring harness. So that is why I've just went ahead and bit the bullet. It's actually not very expensive, but went on eBay and purchased a brand new one. So for this guy that I bought right here, it's red, it's not black, but that's okay. I have already test fit this plug and it does fit into the center one, which is where it's supposed to. Now I still will have individual bulbs on the sides going into this guy and this guy, which I'm going to be using these LED lights for. So as I told you in the beginning of the video, you're going to need some patience. So I've gotten everything taken out, and let's see. If you guys can see, up in the corner right in here, I'll actually use this to point, there are two white tabs which keep your wiring harness from being able to pull out and get some more slack. So what you're going to do is you're either going to need some needle nose pliers, or you can take like a flathead screwdriver and you're going to go up in there and you're going to loosen these guys so you can pull your wiring harness out and get a better view. So I've actually already done that, which is why you can see the wiring harness moving around right in here. So that little silver tab that you can see moving right there is where you're going to be pinching and pulling to unplug the old wiring harness, and then you're going to plug in your new one back in there. Alright guys, that little clip you saw was me taking my needle nose pliers, going in through that hole right back there and pulling the cord through so you could have an easier access to where you need to plug and unplug your old wiring harness. So see, after I've gotten it loosened from the tabs back there, I've gone through, there's 1, 2, and 3 holes. There we go, there's 1, 2, and 3 holes. I've pulled it through the third hole. This is where your wiring harness will unplug, so you can unplug it and plug your new one back in. And literally to unplug it, you just have to pinch down, push down on this part and pull, and it just slides right out. So I guess now you could just pull your wiring harness back around through it'll probably be easier to pull it out the opposite way of where you pulled it in from. Alright, and here's your old piece of junk one that you kind of jacked up trying to, you know, use in the first place. So here's your old one. Now time to plug the new one back in. By the way, now would be a great time to go ahead, like what I'm going to do, and I'm going to like wipe down all around in here and make sure that, you know, everything's nice and clean. So there's the female plug, here's the male plug, and like I said, this guy will just stick right in there. Alright guys, it really is just as easy as unplugging the old piece of junk one and plugging the new one back in. So when I first got this light, I went ahead and tested the plug, which is going to be powering the center LED lights. Right here, I test fitted this plug to make sure that it in fact fit in here. It does. So it really is going to be that simple, guys. You're just going to take this, you're going to plug it into the center one. You're either going to take your old halogen bulbs and put them back in their little connectors right here, or you could go pick yourself up some LASFIT LED lighting. Oh, shameless plug right there. And you could have brighter lights, which last longer, use less power to use. And they just go right in where the old halogen bulbs go. Got my light. I'm going to pull up the center part of the wiring harness. And this blue guy will just plug right in there. Alright, see he's in there. So now you can either take one of your old stock halogen bulbs and plug them back in here. See, it pops right in. Or you could get yourself some much more high quality LED lights that fit right in. That will definitely burn way brighter and be way higher quality. And they fit right in the exact same way. Just in case you guys thought I was lying to you about how much brighter these things are. And that's it, guys. That's the video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, if anything wasn't clear at all, or if I wasn't, if I didn't demonstrate how to do anything that you guys want to see, please leave in the comments below. I'll do my best to cater to all those things. Thank you guys so much to everyone who's been subscribing. It's crazy that we're almost at 1,000 subscribers right now. I've said it before, and I mean it. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a freaking sweet, awesome giveaway to one of you guys. Actually, maybe even two of you guys. I haven't even really decided yet. But yeah, so go ahead and click that like button, click that subscribe button. I appreciate all you guys. We'll catch you next time.